Hi, beautiful soul family. Just wanted to make another energy update and talk about some of the observations that I've had over the last week since making my last audio, and also some of the dreams that I've been having that have been incredibly symbolic and vivid, and I really felt guided to share just a little bit. So first of all, as I'm recording this, it is Tuesday the 25th of September, just gone 1 p.m. So we just experienced the full moon in Aries. So a lot of restless nights, lack of sleep can definitely be felt around the time of the full moon. So I didn't have a lot of sleep last night. And feeling a little bit groggy today, although the energy yesterday on the 24th was really beautiful. So it was really nice to kind of wake up and feel like the dust had settled, considering moving into equinox was a little bit heavy on days, a little bit 3D, a little bit too 3D in some days. And yesterday it felt like we kind of moved through a different passageway just after equinox. So in terms of the dream that I had, which was pretty exciting to share, I've been getting a lot of dreams which are showing me a lot of light and energy in swirling and circular motions, and there seems to be an emphasis on the colors of pink, violet, purple, and green. And I just keep seeing the energy in swirling motion coming towards me, moving around me, and going to various places on the planet and to different people. And I think this is very indicative of the energy that is coming in and supporting us all and part of this planetary shift. So last night I was taken into a very deep state where it feels like I'm doing a lot of work in my dream state. I don't see dream state as dreams anymore. And what I was shown, or what I was observing or overseeing, it felt like there was a lot of people coming together, a lot of couples and pairs. So you could, take that as a divine partnership or twin dynamics coming together. Very intertwined and interlinked, even though, the pairs were connected, so were a lot others coming together. And there was an emphasis on getting the right balance on the right spot and how each pair would balance out, and then it would connect to another pair, and then they would kind of balance out. And it was very intricate. It was very detailed. It had to be very, very specific. And it was like a rehearsal. It happened once, and then it was like, okay, now we've got to rearrange it all, make sure it's happening again. And I felt like I was part of the process, yet also overseeing it. And symbolically, I read aspects of the dream that was showing that a lot of ego aspects of sharedness, bringing back these people who are connecting and balancing out into their purest state or original form. After that experience had passed, I continued to go into an auditorium, which is a place that I often go to, and I have sometimes very vivid memories and sometimes more vague, and I just recall the message, not so much the experience. But as I woke at 4:41 a.m. this morning, this message was around the ascension process for the planet. And the message was very simple and it was very clear, and it was like, we're receiving these energy waves and we're getting a very strong impact wave coming in, and you are the ground crew, and your job is to keep everyone calm. So I really just wanted to put that message out and share that with you if it resonates, because I feel that's, we're all critical aspects of this planetary ascension, and, we all are strategically very placed exactly where we need to be. And in the event of, a very tangible energy wave coming in, I that's how I perceive things unfolding. And it does feel quite close. It's very hard to put a linear time on things, but it does seem to feel like we're really moving into this momentum. That is our role, to help people understand what's happening and to make sure that they don't go into a place of fear, and to keep people calm. And so in whatever ways that takes place, but keep that in mind if you feel that that's part of your role, just to be aware, be present, be in your own space, and to assist others to make sure that they don't panic or freak out, and just approach them from a loving space. So I just wanted to share that. I felt that was quite important to share. October seems very relevant, very important. I haven't kind of looked at dates, but 22nd of October has been coming into my mind as an important date of energy for quite some time. So we'll see. I never really take dates very seriously. I get given them and then I kind of let them go and, wait and see. What else did I want to share? Okay, so a lot of the patterns and observations that I'm noticing in people on the divine partnership journey or twin journey is that there is a huge amount of energy merging happening and taking place. And what that means, or how it shows up in our life, is that there's a much heightened level of telepathy and energy shared, so feeling each other's emotions, thought processes, even physical symptoms. It is very much an aspect of this dynamic, but it seems like it's heightened significantly, especially in the last week or so. And I know that a lot that can be very challenging, and certainly has been challenging for a lot of clients that I've been working with to really understand what is theirs and what isn't, and to find them, to help them find a state of peace within their own process. And I really see it as a shared team effort, really, because we do share this energy link and bond. So of course, the further we delve into this journey, into this unification process, we do kind of share experiences no matter where we are. If we're together or separate, energy doesn't, differentiate between that. So if you are, feeling like you're going a little crazy because you're receiving a lot of thought processes that don't feel like they're yours, and you're questioning that, really pay attention to what it is that you're hearing, and listen to your own intuition. So that seems to be an observation that I've been noticing through my sessions, is that, a lot of counterparts of the masculine end are going through a very quick, rapid awakening, third eye, crown activations, heart expansions, and a lot of them are going through some very rapid sort of purging process as well, and that energy is being felt through the counterparts. So, I always say that if you are in a space that you can help support them energetically, more than likely will help ease up on some of the stuff that you're feeling as well. So I just wanted to share that. In terms of changes in the body and ascension symptoms, I know that I've required a lot more time to rest my body. I've gone through feeling a lot of aches, especially in the legs. I notice that each time I lie down, I do feel the energy coming in. It seems to be approximately around 2 2 p.m. in the afternoon for me, or at least it was for last week, where I had to kind of just take some time out and rest, and I could feel the energy kind of pulsating and vibrating through me. A lot of ringing in the ears. I've noticed that, especially over the last 3 or 4 days. The eating continues. I had a couple of days where I just completely off food, and now today feeling hungry again. So, listen to what your body's asking for. We're all very much wired differently in terms of the food that we require. So pay attention and follow your own intuition. What else? Dizziness, vertigo. I always see that as the light body is kind of activating and coming online. We can feel that sense of dizziness. A lot of people, I know, have been having a heavy time over the last 2 weeks, and I mentioned this in a post last night on Facebook. We've had high solar wind activity over the last 2 weeks, where we really haven't had any rest. And I know that when the solar wind speed picks up, it's kind of like that energy's buffering in, and it does interface or interact with our energy body, and it kind of rattles energy and emotions up to release. So that can be a reason why we feel kind of heavier and more emotions, grumpiness, irritability, a lot of anger coming up too for people. So just know that it's all part of the process. Really go easy on yourself. Like, it is such a massive process that we're in the middle of, and I can't express my gratitude enough for everyone who is just doing such amazing work, in their own process, in their divine partnership journeys, clearing for the collective. Whatever your piece is, it's important, because without that, the whole wouldn't be possible. So really take some time to honor yourself and find that gratitude for yourself and how you are contributing to the overall picture. So I think that's about all. Once again, I offering sessions, energy alignment, twin divine partnership energy alignment, where I do like a double clearing. So that's the difference, but the energy alignment is the individual session. The divine partnership energy alignment works on both pairs energetically. And also I have my newest service that I'm offering, which is the divine partnership full package, which is a double session. So that includes a divine partnership double energy alignment with myself, and then a session with a divine masculine. So a coaching strategy session to talk about different pathways and how you can better relate in the physical, in the 3D, with your counterpart. So I think that aspect is also really important, that we get the energy right, but it's also, a big part of this is about coming together and interacting and being in a space of love. And of course, the by design, this divine partnership, we're meant to trigger each other and in very extreme ways sometimes. So some of the challenge can be to be able to harmonize together in the physical. That can be some of the biggest challenges, not reacting when triggers come up and realizing that it's our part of our own process, and not to, lose our cool. And it's so important to part of, coming together. So I'll put the link and the information to that divine partnership full package. Very, very beneficial to people who've taken it up, and it also works with the energy component too. So working with the energy codes from the feminine and from the masculine, it helps the people who have that session, receive those codes, because we all have particular energy signatures and codes. And, as we do our work as healers or whatever interaction that we have, we're sharing those energy codes and it's helping each other. So I'll put the details to those if that's of interest to you, if you think that that would help you where you're at. If not, just sending my love, sending my gratitude, and I will check in with you guys soon. Okay, sending much love. Bye.